Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and you're welcome to this evening's presentation, 5th of June. And I'm coming to you live from the center of the world. We are in Tema, and if you're on this call, kindly indicate your name and where you're joining us from. Today is going to be another amazing time together. I hope you can hear me from where you are. Kindly indicate your name and where you're joining us from. I saw some people came in very early. Pardon my voice, I'm catching a bit of my little hot, but I'll get through it. Alpha, I saw you came very early. You're welcome. Roland, you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. I know, I've been here trying to get ready for you. And once you're welcome, you're welcome. Let's tell the family that you're live now. We are talking about something that your project, your organization needs this to grow. Others are not doing this. We are just carrying heavy load and next are breaking this friendship. Then how to do the third party thing. So you may have thought about it. What is it about? What do you do in the third party project? What is all this about? Does it really help? So let's tell the family that we are live with your team members here. All your team members to come. Tell everybody in the family that we are live. We're starting right away. We're going to spend the next 2 minutes to welcome everybody. Any assistant or assistant here. What's the venue? See you. Cynthia. Good to see you. Your guesting. See you once again. Francis, welcome. Here we are not just going to be listening, we're going to be taking notes. So I encourage you to take a pen and a paper. If you never liked these presentations and if you never subscribed, kindly do that now. Knowledge House has a whole big wealth of knowledge to help us for this project. Kindly click on the like and subscribe immediately before you forget. Okay, it's good to see you here. Thank you so much for being here. Felix, you're welcome. Let's tell the family we're starting. We're starting in the next 2 minutes. So we're going to do the third part of it. We've had quite an amazing batch of trainings for the past few weeks. We did building your list, then we did something on inviting. This week was even more Baba hazing. We did your fire tips Monday, Wednesday, and here we are on Friday. It's going to be another amazing time. Let's tell the family they should just come and climax and be this training. You don't have to miss this training. I am even here. I am here with a bit download something that will help you to relax. Help you succeed in your project. Relax is here. Our upcoming gynecologist partnership from Dr. Fidel. We're all here together. So this project has everybody on it. Upcoming gynecologist, upcoming surgeons, potential millionaires, and everybody is a leader. You're all welcome to this presentation. In the next few minutes, I'm going to start off and then I'm going to take off and can you get your notebook and your notepad? If you've not gotten it yet, still get it. Get your notebook and your notepad and let's put some notes down. If there's something amazing about the brain and then the hand and the pen, when you actually take time to write something down, it's better than when you just listen and you get up and go. You don't remember everything that you did. But when you actually take some notes at some point, these are the things that reflect back when you are seeing your moment and you are there working on it. So guys, get a pen and paper, like and subscribe to the channel and let's do this. I see you, Senna. You're welcome. Elena, you're welcome. People tell the team that we are live now and we're going to do this as quickly as we can. Pardon my voice, like I said in the beginning. I'm going to try and get through all this thing. Please put your pen and papers and subscribe and like the channel. Alright, so we're going to start right away. So this evening, we'll be talking about the third part. And most of us are not doing this, but we don't even know that there's something like this that is make this But as you can see from the picture I have uploaded, see, you see three people together. So the third party is the person in the ring. You are the first party, the prospect, the second party, the third party comes in to put together and carry your load for you to make it easier. Most of us have started this project, you don't have all the knowledge, you don't have all the skill, you don't have everything that you need to succeed. A minute, let me stop the music. Because my voice is already husky. Sorry about that. So most of us have started the project, this amazing, beautiful project, and we have gone through getting our app. We are downloading the app. We are telling people. We seem to be talking plenty, but people are not listening to us. What is it? What is it that they don't see? What else is it that they need to know before they join us on this project? What else do they need to know before they understand that this is here to help them to succeed? Ladies and gentlemen, the third party credibility call is something that lifts your load. It lifts your load. I'll tell you about my experiences with it as we go on. So, what is the third party credibility call at all? What is this big name that we are giving to it? I remember the last time we spoke about your profiling, and we said something like credibility and trust. If somebody likes you, they'll listen to you, they trust you, they'll do business with you. Trust is the foundation of business. Trust and credibility is the foundation of business. And you are going to need to build this trust and build this credibility if you're going to grow in this project. And if you're going to grow in any project or at all, because for people to want to do something with you, they must find something in you. And if you don't have that something, then you have a leverage. That's the beauty of this industry. You have a leverage with a third party person. So as you dig deeper and deeper into this, you see how this is going to help you to grow your project. So it's simply introducing your prospect to somebody else or having them share information which becomes highly credible. So this is you leading your prospect to something. So it could be a person or a thing that is not you, a third party, something outside you. So it could be a something or somebody. And this can be done on phone or it can be done in person. Since COVID happened, in person has become the easiest way to link up people from different parts of the world. So you can do third-party credibility on your phone, via Zoom, on any of these affiliate networks, any of these presentation tools that we use for presentations ever since COVID came in. So it's you introducing your prospects to a third party. So I remember when I started this project, one of the trainings I got to sit in with the godfather of the industry, Sir Eric Worry, I have actually said, sir. And he said one thing that if your lips are moving, you're either pointing the person to a third party tool, or you're telling the person a story, or you're introducing the person to the concept, or yeah, what's the third person? The third thing, I think it's your story, the tool, or an invitation. There was the fourth one when I remember, I'll tell you. So if you are talking too much, then you know you are going the wrong way. Because when you start this project, you don't have all the knowledge that you need to talk like, say, Dr. Kewe or any of the leaders who have been in the project for so long. So third party credibility works on this simple principle. If you have children at home and they have teachers, there are some things that when you tell them, they don't listen to. But when their teacher says it, they listen to it clear, they just take it because it came from the teacher. Dr. Kerry, thank you so much. So if your lips are moving, you're either telling a story or pointing the person to something. Exactly. Thank you so much, Dr. Kerry. So if you're talking too much, then you're actually overdoing it. So like I was saying, your children listen to their teachers more than they will listen to you when it comes to some things. So that's just how the human brain works. It's based on the human tendency to value opinion or expertise from someone outside the circle of influence more than yourselves. An outsider saying the same thing sounds more valuable than the you talking about the same thing. Most of us, the first people we talk to in the industry, the first people we talk to about the project are our friends, our colleagues, the people who are in our hot market. And these are people who have known you from your childhood till now. So what is special about you that right now you think you can actually become a billionaire that they should follow you? What is it that you have seen that you are so passionate about? So they don't tend to listen to you and value your opinion about the project or where the project is going. This is why third party comes to back you up. And as we go on, I'll tell you more about it. It's actually scriptural that a matter is established in the testimony of two or three witnesses. So if you are not able to establish that matter, you need a testimony of somebody else to come and add on to make it more credible. I spoke about this the last time, that credibility builds trust. Credibility builds trust. Most of us would like to review something before we use it. All over the, the world now, any product you put up for use, people want reviews on it. People want to know what the user experiences. People want to know, are there anything wrong? So we all go reading reviews whilst we are trying to purchase a product or use something personally. So using your third party credibility is that thing that gives you the credibility, it puts your reputation and your integrity, your reliability, your authenticity at a different level. And this is what that tool does for you. So, what are these? Okay, let me speak about this one. So, I got this beautiful quote from John Johnson. He said, trust is the currency of referrals. A few things build trust more than credibility. So, trust and credibility are almost going together. And in fact, your organization's growth depends on these. So your organization's ability to grow depends on this. Maybe the reason why your organization is not growing because people have not found you credible. They've not found you trustworthy. And this is the opportunity for you to leverage on a third party with that credibility so you can move your organization to the next level as you desire. So you also be blessed in the same way back. So what are these third party tools that you should be pointing the person to? So your first approach, with all the knowledge I have, with all the presentations I do, I don't meet someone for the first time and I do a full presentation because I meet people at with different point, like they are in different states of mind. So you may meet somebody who may be like the most super prospect for you, but their state of mind at the time is not focused on you. Their state of mind is not focused on you. So you don't meet them day one. Bam, 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 bam. You pour so much information on them, they will not soak it. They will not soak it. So you take your time. It's a station. That's why we have the GBU orientation kit. It's guided. If you follow the steps in those in the orientation kit, you will do well. There's no way you will not do well. But then most of us feel like, hey, I just have to talk about it and move, and you just blow people off by doing that. So you have third-party tools that can speak for you. You have third-party tools that can speak for you. Thank you for this point, Zakiri. If you've not grown enough, don't start giving details at all. At all. It's the mistake we all make. I made it from the beginning. I remember the first time I signed on. Zakiri, the first three people, I think I told about 10 people about it. And I didn't have the information. And I called the secretary that I think I've told people about it, but they're not interested. It's like, what did you tell them? It's like, oh, you've made a mistake. You've made a mistake. You shouldn't have gone that way. So we have to undo it and have to learn the right track to go about this. So use the third-party tools we have. What are some of these third-party tools we have? We have presentations. We do Sunday Zoom presentations. We do the CEO does a presentation on Wednesday. There are other presentations in different languages. Lead the person to a presentation, a live one or a recorded one. If the person is not able to make the time, don't hustle. Hey, oh, he didn't make the time, so that is it. So you feel like, hey, because this person didn't meet the time, that's it. The meeting will end. Thankfully, it's on YouTube. YouTube comes with a link. There are so many videos. If you go to the GVO channel, plenty videos. You go to Dr. KO's channel, plenty videos. So lead them to a video to watch. They'll watch it at the leisure time. So what I do so that I don't keep chasing you, have you watched it? Have you watched it? Have you watched it? Have you watched it? And as if the person doesn't want to watch it because you didn't ask a good question, my friend. You didn't ask a good question. When I send you a video, what I do is, oh, so I'll share a video with you. Can you watch it in the next 3 days? So we can talk on the fourth day. Or in this week, when can you watch it? So we can talk. So as you know, you've scheduled that person for a particular time. You know when you're falling back on the person. So don't send videos and leave it open, expecting the person to watch it the same day you send it when you've not told the person when they should watch or when you're getting back to them. So that helps you to be time efficient. Okay, to be time efficient. Okay, that's a good point too, Dr. Kewe. Says your part is just to sell suspense. Tell them you have good news for them and then direct them to the third party tools. Exactly so. Exactly so. And then the code is powerful. Thank you for that, Evans. Yes, what's in is true. Videos. Videos is what you should use. And we have plenty videos. Another video is the product video. I don't know whether all of us have the product video. If you don't have it, ask somebody on the page for the product video. I learned a lot from the product video. I was excited to have it.
It speaks about how we are in a digital world and how we have to all back up our data and how God backup comes in to leverage on that and what God backup is about. Just about the security system, the 256-bit encryption, what it means, what the ASL, TSSL mean, what SSL means, how everything you need to know. You build yourself. So when you send the video to that person, even you that you've watched it, you even have something about it. There's also the product summit video when Joel talks about, hey folks, do you own one of these? There are about 7 billion of these. That video, he talks about the entire project, what the project is about, what it stands to do. Those are the things you start teasing the person with. Your back office, some people, seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. They'll not have time to join a meeting. So you meet, when you get a chance to see them, over there, or your phone is with you most of the time. Log into your back office. I was surprised some people don't even know their username or their password. Hey, like I will say, Opele, you don't know your username and your password. That means you don't often go to your back office. Your back office is your office. You have opened a shop. Let me just give an analogy. This is like Coca-Cola worldwide. And you said you want to sell products for Coca-Cola. Yet you have lost the password to open your shop, to go and sit down and do market analysis. It doesn't work that way. You should know your username and your password. You should know your referral link. It should be like the back of your hand. Like anybody asks, you're able to generate it. Someone's ready to sign up, you're able to generate it. These are things that you should have. Only you can have it, and only you can use that to prove that you know what you're talking about. Those are the things that make you confident when you're starting the project. Then you can, besides your back office, even at your back office, you get to demonstrate the tools that are available for you. Some people just want to see that I can actually do this thing. So you see, show them the tools that they can use to do the work. You show them how the comp plan looks like. You show them how the growth looks like. You show them how the future looks like. Your whole aim is to show them the dream, like where this can go to, where this can go to, what this can do for them. The more they see, we are visual people. We are visual people, like it or not. The more they see, the more they'll believe in what you are talking about, and they'll be more curious to know more about this. And that thing you can use is your upline or achievers in the team. And let me put the sideline aside, it may be too much. Anybody who has achieved or has not achieved, but is using the product and knows the product, let that person talk to that person. And that's the personal part beside the other tools. Your upline achievers on this thing are on this project are all people you can use for third-party tools. We'll talk about the call. That's why you do a third-party call. And you talk about how to do that. You can use a product user. Maybe somebody has bought the product. He's not really interested in the project because he's too busy. It's just the storage they need. Get that person to talk to your prospect to get a user experience. So know that it is real. And you yourself, if you are signed on onto this and you've still not downloaded the product, you've not uploaded anything, you're not trying to use the tool. So how are you telling other people about it? It's like you say you want to sell Coca-Cola. You've not tried the Coke before. How do you tell the person that, hey, the Coke is nice, they've reduced the sugar. When it is chilled, it tastes like this. When it is hot, it tastes like this. When you should know the product for yourself so that when a person is buying it, they believe that, this person knows what they are talking about. And they feel more, they believe you more that you can do it. Another ones are in-person presentations. You must learn the presentation for yourself. Guys, everybody on this call is a leader. Please put leader on the call. I am a leader. Type it. I am a leader. I am a leader. Because each one of us here is a leader. We are the pioneers in Africa, guys. We are the pioneers in Africa. I don't know how you see it. Guys, open your mind. This thing, the project started barely a year ago. The rest of the world has not heard it. The rest of the world has not heard it. If you are in this now, in less than a year, you will have a whole team you are going to lead. A whole team all across the world. Some may be in Ghana, some may be in Africa, other parts of the world. I had some people chatting with me today. She's in California. She saw the things I post on my status, and she saw, oh, what is the go back about? I don't know her I'm from Adam. If she becomes my partner, I have to lead her. You have to start training yourself to be a leader now, because when the speed comes, my friend, there'll be no time. You should be ready before it happens. So you learn the presentation for yourself, because one day you are going to be the one helping someone with a third-party credibility call. You are the one going to help someone with that third-party credibility call. So you are a leader. Don't type it there just for writing sake. Believe it in your heart of hearts that you are a leader, and see yourself on the top of a tree with over 1,000 downlines, my friend. With over 1,000 downlines, my CEO, you can do this. This is where we are going. Open your eyes and see it. The other products are going to get jealous of Go Backup. Go Backup gives you more space and it pays you. Who doesn't want additional pay for something that you're already using? When people hear about this 9 million iCloud users or 6 billion Google Drive users, they've already started transitioning. The economies of the world is not getting easier. Everybody needs that second income stream. And this one can pay you good, my friend. July 1st is barely days away. 30th July, we'll talk about that very soon. It's barely days away. When the new comp plans set off and the professional gurus in this industry see it, they will come with speed. Where will you be? They are now come to learn the comp plan. You are a whole number of months ahead of them. How many months have you been in this project? Do you know the presentation? Or you're always waiting for Dr. Kiri and the panel to come and do it for you? Don't do that. Learn it for yourself. Learn it for yourself. So in-person presentations are another third-party tool that you can use. So there you present to the person or you let your leader do the presentation for yourself. So you can see what is coming. A lot is coming. Thank you, Dr. K, for the compliment. 1st July, don't wait for it to happen before you change. People are coming to pass you by. Don't wait for that to happen. Don't wait for that to happen. I can see a lot of leaders here. Teresa, you're a leader. Inkwa, you're a leader. Christiana, you're a leader. Senna, you're a leader. Abdul, you're a leader. Laura, you're a leader. Roland, you're a leader. Tosakeo, you're a top leader. Esmebia, you're a leader. Alphonse, you're a leader. Emilia, you're a leader. Selassie, you're a leader. Hayford, you're a leader. You are all leaders. See it, believe it, work it. Build yourself. Nobody can do that for you. And this is what is going to happen in no time. Very soon, any $5,000 a month will be, if you can't imagine it, just wait for it to happen. But grow you whilst you wait. Okay. Evans, you're a leader. So what else do we use? So this is how it works. The third-party tool, whether it is the presentation or the in-person call you're doing. The key is to allow yourself to give credit, that's the wisdom, the advice, the instruction to somebody else. You are not part of it. It's a third-party credibility call. So it's a third-party tool you are using, or a third-party credibility call you are doing. So the person you are trying to persuade is more likely to believe what you are saying, and you'll be more happy after the call is done. I'll show you what goes into it. It's just an interesting paradox. Like by giving credit to somebody, you eventually get more credit. There's more blessing in giving than receiving. The Bible says. So when you give credit to the KOA, your upline, your leaders, those who are helping you to do the third party call, it's a win-win. You look better in the eyes of the person you are presenting to. You look like you are in a very good community that is going to make you grow. A community that is unimaginable, a global community. Maybe they've not even seen you as like you can actually work for a multinational company. After this, they see you in a different light, at a different class at all. All right. So your organization will grow exponentially, my friend, if you frequently do third-party calls and use the third-party tools. It will grow. I started this project. I'm purely a medical person. Anything I have done or studied had been medicine until Go Backup happened. So I didn't have knowledge, but I knew I had capacity to learn. But how else will I learn if I don't engage in using the tools? Using the tools means being at the meetings. I used to attend every Friday meeting, guys. Every Friday, the same thing will be said, to be said in another way. The same presentation. You get new insights. You get new industry insights. You get insight about the product. So using the tool is not like in isolation of you. Because if I'm sending a video to someone and I don't know the content of the video, the person asks me a question, I don't want to look like I'm not serious. So you must be part of the tool you are using. So if you are sending a video, watch it, own it, because the questions will come. Because the human mind needs to understand. So own it, and then use the calls frequently. I used to do calls with Dr. K. He used to get tired of it, but that was the only way I learned, and I learned a lot on those calls. And this will help your organization to grow big time, big time. All right. So what does it do? Who does it? Who does a third-party credibility call? I've said this already. We are all leaders. Everybody here should be doing third-party credibility calls, because very soon your prospects, your team will be bringing people to you to break down the comp plan, break down the project. Everybody should do it, and everybody should do it for their team members. You do it for everybody on your team. Once you've signed somebody on, help the person. You know, the new comp plan rewards building a team. So you can't bring someone on a team and not help the person to grow. We can all do this. Everybody can do a third party call. Once you engage yourself, there's no way you cannot do a third party call. Let me pick a few comments. Leaders are about to shine in this industry, guys. Market, I have seen it. I can see it happening a lot. I can see it happening. I can see it happening. I didn't know knowledge, but I knew I had capacity to learn. Thank you, Dr. Kiri. Guys, we can all do third-party calls. Don't think that is for leaders or is for those who have achieved. Until you achieve something, you are the leader. You lead yourself first before you can lead others. You lead yourself first, then you can lead plenty. You lead yourself first, then you can lead teams. You lead yourself first, then you can lead prospects into the industry. So everybody can do this. Everybody. It doesn't exclude anybody. It's not especially for Dr. Kiwi. It's not especially for boss lady Laura. It's not for boss lady Enyo. It's not for boss Dr. Hanson. It's not for Dr. Joanna. It's not for Evans. It's not for Tipolash alone. It's not for Esmebia. It's for everybody. Everybody can do a third party call. And you do it for both your customers, both your prospects, and even for new people that you sign them on to. But they are new. Yes, they sign in, but then there are some things that only you can help them to believe in. Only you can help them believe in. Also, like I said this already, most of the success I've had is because of third-party credibility calls I have done. Because I'm a doctor. What has a doctor got to do with tech stuff in IT? What do I know? But then I leveraged on Dr. Kiwi because he was my upline and he told me about this project. And he knows more about the project than I do. So if I'm telling somebody about it, why don't I refer the person who told me more about it, to fill the person in also, so the person gets to know what it is. And it's not only a one-way street. I'll start talking about the benefits thereof. It's not a one-way street. It's not like every day Dr. Kerry is talking, you're just sitting there, I'll talk about the do's and don'ts also towards the end of this. What are the benefits? It builds credibility. It builds your credibility. Maybe you are just maybe some simple, humble somebody be in your corner. You don't like anybody to see you. So nobody also sees you. Then you start this project because you tend to believe in it. So now they don't even see why they should even believe in you. Then you call someone like Dr. Kweku Ohini Asare. He's a lecturer in 3 universities, he's a professor in 3 universities, he owns his own companies, he's into AI, and you have access to someone like that. That changes the picture of everything. We tend to do this for celebrities. If somebody knows a celebrity, hey, that person is ish. If somebody knows a music artist, hey, that person is ish. This is it. This is how the brain works. If you associate yourself with a community, or you know somebody even within a community, you tend to be credible to in the eyes of everybody. So it builds your own credibility. It builds relationships. This person eventually is going to become a part of your organization. To become a member of the team. They'll eventually come. But by then you'd have built a relationship not only between you, but between the person and your upline or the person who did the conversation for you. So it builds that relationship. So as the call goes on, the leader gets to hear and learn about the person. You even get to learn more about the person in that call, because most of the time we don't know too much about the people we speak to. We think we just know them on the surface. And then when we start talking about deep things, it actually helps you to build relationships. And business is built on relationships. So that person also knows that, I'm getting into a company of people who know me, people who like me, people who are going to help me, and they're going to make you confident. It is cost and time effective. See, Instead of talking to one person, blah, 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 1 hour presentation. Next one, blah, 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 another hour presentation. And after this, they're not minding you. Your energy is finishing. You think you are wasting time. Look, leverage on this. You can do a call and put 2, 3 people on it. Dr. Gateway, the upline will download magic on them. Next point, you connect your participants to the big picture. Maybe they feel like it is just about making money or it's just about one of those scams. But then when you talk about go backup, it's cloud storage. Data is growing. You talk about the billion-dollar industry. Talk about how the industry is growing, what is going to happen by 2030, what the project is about, what the product does. It has bigger space than like when your leader shows them where this is going and helps them to see where they will see themselves in the next 5 years. When you show them the destination, probably you don't have the capacity to do that, but your apply will show them the destination of this and build their belief and let them know that they belong to a bigger society, a global community, guys. This is where they feel like, wow, I can actually sit in Ghana and earn some good income. And in the next, like, it changes their mind. It connects them to the big picture. Maybe what you're showing them is just the small aspect that you have experienced, guys. But when you connect your prospect to a third party, they get to see the big picture. See, the Bible, the scripture says one thing that we know in parts, so we prophesy in parts. But when you start anything new, what you know is very little. It takes time for you to build that capacity through learning and getting yourself involved. Very soon you'll be prophesying in whole, not in parts, just like leaders are able to do. Let me take a few comments right now. Oh, wow, Samuel, there's a comment, and thank you, really powerful. Thank you so much. Third party gives new learners pointers. That's very true. I'm a witness. Emotional bank account, senior. Wow. Third party are walls who answer every doubting question for you. I agree. I agree. I've learned multiple ways of answering the key 4 doubting questions. Felix wants to know, can you have the product video? Definitely. At the end of the training, we'll put it out for everybody to have them again. So what else does it do? Did you see that? How it moves your confidence level from low to high. That's what it will do for you at the end of it. I like this part. The fact that it builds you. It's a business building whilst being trained. It builds your business whilst you're being trained. So this is the closest you get to a leader, for the leader to download knowledge that he's sharing with your prospect onto you. I didn't know much about the industry until I started doing third party calls. That's when I got to know it started in the 1970s. That's why I got to know most of the billionaires are here. That's why I got to know how the cloud storage space is going to go. That's how I got to know how I can even do this. That's how I got to know a lot of things about this project. See, it will build you whilst you're training. That's why you shouldn't do some things. You shouldn't do your third party calls in some way. In some way, I'll talk about that some way very soon. In fact, somebody did that to me some time ago. I didn't like it at all. You shouldn't do it in some way. You should be present for that call. You are on that call with your prospects, and as your upline speaks, you learn, you take notes. Hey guys, I took permission. I used to record the third party call so that I'll play it back and make my own notes and learn. I took this thing personal because I wanted to learn. And that's the only way you can grow in anything. If you're not ready to learn, you'll not grow. So this also gives a good validation of you. As you go through how it is done, you see that you edify your leader, the leader edifies you, and then gives your prospects, it makes you look more valid, more authentic, more credible. It makes you a more valid partner in the project. So doing the third party call with an upline gives validation of you. It changes how the person sees you. They may probably be seeing you small. Oh, you're a young boy, I just started this project. But after your upline has edified you, now they see that no, this guy is set to succeed in a way that nobody can understand. He's set to succeed if I don't. Wow, like he's actually just a I don't even know what to use. Maybe he's just a doctor. Hey, a doctor is growing the tech field, and even me, I'm IT. I don't even know about it. Like it just changes the way anybody sees you. So do it, and then moves your prospects to the next step. So you see, I'll talk about how this. So before you even start, a third party call. Okay, let me hold on to that part. So it moves your prospect to the next step. So before the call, you'd have told your upline what you anticipate, what has experienced, what has transpired, and then it will also actually help your prospect move to either watching a presentation, move to signing on, or move to and propose next step that you anticipate you get from this presentation. And then duplication. See, because you do this with a prospect who's a potential team member, he also learns that, oh, there's something called third-party credibility where I can learn these things. So if I have any problems in my project, I can actually call somebody. It makes the person feel and know that, even if I start this project with little knowledge, there's no way I cannot succeed in this project because there's this opportunity that I can leverage on. So when the person joins your team, that's when you should be ready to do this for the person. Then the duplication happens. And then that is when you start seeing monies that will make you a sneezing change, like Dr. K will say. So you can see the gentleman there, he's watering himself. He's part of the process. So he's also growing as he's doing the presentation. Please, I hope you are making notes. And have you liked and subscribed to the channel yet? If you've not, can you do that right now before we end here? So I can also get all the notifications that we send. Thank you so much, Boss Ledwinho. Thank you so much. It helps to learn how to handle some questions. Exactly. That's where I learned all my skills from. Wow. Make your own notes and learn how to do third-party calls yourself for others later. Yes, as a leader, you should be doing that a lot. Very true. The process of duplication starts right from here. Starts right from here. And thank you again, Dr. Kiri. Thank you so much. So let me just get back into it. So sorry about that, my voice. So how do you prepare for a third-party call, guys? You determine the purpose and your desired outcome. So maybe you have just mentioned, kept the person in suspense, and now you're going to lead the person to listen to the presentation, which I don't really recommend because it makes the call too lengthy and the people cannot imagine it. But when they've actually sat in the presentation, then they know they already have a general idea so that your call is not too loaded. So that you are specific with the things that you speak about. Okay. So you see that you're going to lead them to try the app, how you are using it, so you demonstrate it to them. Maybe they don't want to look at it or whatever the story is. So you just determine the purpose ahead of time. You just don't get up and do a third party call and your desired outcome. If you are leading them to enroll, they've seen the presentation, they have questions, there are objections, you let your upline know so I don't know how to approach it during the call. And then plan ahead for it. You don't just get up and you want to do third party calls. Like I keep telling my team, get a book. This is a serious organization. Get a book. Get a book where your lists are. You know those you have invited for calls, those who have attended, those that you've gone through the follow-up questions with, those who need a third party call. So you know what you are doing next. So you don't just lift someone from somewhere who has not had the exposure they are supposed to have until third party calls. Otherwise, your third party call becomes useless. You can't close them after the call because they still have a lot of things to clear, even though the third party call will actually settle all of it at once. But it works best when the person has had some good exposure or they are just ready to go but need a few things. Then brief your leader on your prospects and the desired outcome and the timing of the conversation. So you don't just get up randomly and you woke up in the morning, this was your plan for the day. And they must talk to, I must get my 5 prospects to talk to Dr. K before the day ends. So you when you woke up, no, first thing after breakfast, took the call, Dr. K, good morning, please, how are you? I want to talk. I mean, guys, Dr. K might just have had a very, what do you call it, busy day. He's just extending his sleep a little. I mean, or the person may just be in the frame of mind. He doesn't have any background information. How do they get the desired outcome you want if they don't have a background, guys? So they need to have a good background of what you're going to talk about. And then when the conversations are going on, it can lean towards where you expect the conversation to be. And then you have to prepare well, guys. And know your phone. Oh, know your phone. You see, it's not now that you are making the call that you are going to check whether your phone can do third party call. I actually put this thing there. Most of the phones work well this way. So most of the time, what I do is I call my prospect first, then I add Dr. Kiri last, or whoever my upline is, but it's mostly has been Dr. Kiri, so I add him last. It is not right for your upline to come and sit on the call waiting for guests to come. It's like I heard this one, I thought it was funny. One of my the specialist I work with, he said that the doctor doesn't come to me for the patients come to me for the doctor. I mean, it's just a joke. So your prospects should be waiting for an entry, guys. It doesn't come for your upline is there waiting before your prospects will join the call. Guys, it doesn't work that way. So test this, check if your phone can do it. Try it with your friend, try it with your sister. So you can see there's a plus sign when you make a call. The dial pad comes. So when the plus sign comes on, you actually click on it, then you can go to your contacts and add a call. When you add a call, then you merge. So mostly I tell my people, like if I'm going to do for 3 people on a call, I mostly tell them the 3, I tell the first person who joins that hi. So 3 other people are going to be on the call. So I'm going to be adding them before I add my leader. So when I add the first person, I tell the person, okay, hello, Jenny. Hello, Amma. Jenny, this is Amma. Amma is my friend from work. Jenny is my friend from school. So you guys, I'm going to add one more person and then we speak to the security together. Okay, cool. So most of the time, by the time I get back, they're even chatting. Then I add the next person. I say, okay, guys, I told you there'll be one person. So this is Kofi. So Kofi is my classmate from school, and he's also interested in this project, just like all of you are excited about it. So Kofi, this is Jenny, this is Amma. Then they start chatting. Then I make the last call. Oh, Dr. K, please, we are ready for you. So at that point, that is when I get my things ready to take my things, take my notes, get my brain ready to soak knowledge, get my brain ready to know how to handle different questions. Because these are 3 different people from 3 different backgrounds with 3 different aims who want to do the same project. Just like how beautiful this project, everybody can be part of the project. So this way you get ready to learn after you've linked them up. Because at this point, you keep quiet. Guys, you zip it. You zip it. If you knew how to do it, you wouldn't have gone to ask someone to come and do it for you. You wouldn't have asked someone to come and do it for you. So when you have linked them and your upline has joined the call, then you keep quiet. But before you keep quiet, you have to introduce your leader to the people. You have to edify them. Guys, you have to edify your leader. You see, when you go to programs, before anybody comes to pick you, they give an introduction. So this is the CEO of this company. He's done that. He's done that. All that prepares your mind for to be ready to listen to the person. Because when you edify your leader, the brain seems to get ready to receive something that is good. So I'd say, oh, so Dr. K has an amazing background. He's a professor in 3 universities. He's on multiple boards he's a member of multiple boards. He actually owns his own company, and he is into artificial intelligence and AI, and he's on the board of directors of this company. There's no better person for you to talk to about this project and ask all your questions than Dr. Kweko Hinyasari. I said, Dr. Sari, please, this is Jennifer. Jennifer is my classmate from school. She works now as a banker. She's doing excellently well. She's excited about the project after she watched the presentation. This is Amma. Amma is a dietitian at work. She saw one of my flyers and she asked about it, and I told her about the project. And for Amma is an excellent learner. She can learn and excel at anything. And this is Kofi. Kofi is my classmate, and Kofi has been working with multiple companies, setting their data things up, helping them to know what to do with their storage devices. And when he saw this, like, wow, this is different from anything I've seen. So he's also excited to hear more about the project. So it's like, okay, these are Kofi, Amma, and Jenny. Kofi, Amma, and Jenny, this is Dr. Kweko Hinyasari. He'll tell you everything you need to know. Be ready to ask him any questions. Nice introduction. Then I keep quiet from then on and hand over the conversation to your leader to do what he has to do for you. But before you get to do this call, you should have told your leader who these people are, what they have seen. Okay, I'll talk about that in later slides, but since that come on, let me talk about it. What their questions are, what their expectations are, because your leader must be ready to solve these problems. It shouldn't be a surprise. You should be prepared for this. So it shouldn't be a surprise question. We all anticipate the 4 questions that will come. It's either about time, it's either about money, it's either about belief, it's either about, and what's the 4th one, Kara? Time, money, belief, people. Those are the commonest things that come. So, most leaders would have prepared for those 4, but anything else can come out of these 4, but they generally fall under these 4. Let your leader know what they are supposed to do for you to edify your leader and edify your prospects. Let everybody feel good that there's somebody on this call, so that be careful not to lift them higher than your leader, If you know that distance, then it's like the person who's coming to talk, who's going to listen to who? I mean, they are coming to listen to someone big. So edify your leader and edify them too. So they also know that, you appreciate them, and then their ability and willingness to listen is even better for you. But then after, you keep quiet, guys. You keep quiet. You keep quiet. Oh, thank you so much, Enyo. This may be yes, third party credibility never fails. Never fails. It doesn't. It's okay. There's sometimes the whole call ends because the associate does not know how to manage the call. Oh, that thing. Guys. You remember a similar situation there? That's interesting. You're talking to a high profile person who is very interested, guys. Edify the person so they know that they are at a good place. Thank you, Dr. Kiwi. Wow, $1 million training for it's not easy. Yes, who's this? Kofi, can you merge calls? Oh, okay. I don't know who that question is for. Please, guys, if you don't know how to merge calls, go and try it. Okay, go and try it. Edify your leader. It's very crucial. It's very crucial. Let them know that your leader is not a small person. It will even make them quiet, like nobody even try to challenge anything on the call. Edify your leader, and you'll edify you back. It doesn't mean it's not it does not mean you should praise your leader too much. Simply means that you want people to know your people to be humble and ready to listen. Exactly. That's the whole point. It's not to make them okay, whatever, that kind of thing. I mean, just good enough for them to know that it's time for them to listen to someone. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, once again. So these are the four common beliefs that come. Receiving money, time, belief in the industry. I can't get people, and I don't have the time. I don't have the effort. I don't know how to talk. Whoever said Dr. Dorothy Hanson knew how to talk? You can ask my parents. You can ask my siblings. You can ask my classmates. You can ask anybody who has known me from primary GSS. Dr. Dorothy Hanson stays in her corner, and that's her job. The way as excellently as she can do it. But if she has to talk and learn how to talk, she will learn how to talk. And she's learning how to talk because she found something that has brought another side of it. That's just by the side. That's okay. Thank you so much for this opportunity once again. All right. So when the call is all over and your leader has spoken about everything that has been spoken about, you have to try and hurry up. Sorry. I'll try to raise this to the hour. Then your leader will mostly lead the prospect to the next steps to do. So you tell the prospect, okay, so if you're ready to sign up, speak to Dorothy, she'll show you how to go about the process. Or if you're ready to join a meeting, so the next meeting is there, you can talk to Dorothy, Dorothy will tell you about it. Then this is a professional job. You thank your leader, you thank your prospects, and then you lead them to the next steps that has been prescribed. I hope this is quite clear for everyone to do. I hope you are taking the notes that you're supposed to take, and you've liked and subscribed to the channel, right? You have liked and subscribed to the channel. So we all have roles to play in the call. As you can see, at a point in time, you may be the first party with a prospect, leveraging on a third party leader. At another time, you will be the leader helping a first party and their prospects. So you are a leader. Own it now and learn it for yourself. So your role as a prospect and a first party who is leveraging on a third party is to edify your leader, your partner, edify your prospect, and then be quiet as your prospect. Sometimes I had the first one time I tried to do a third party for one of my downlines. Hey, you have called me for me to help you to do a third party call. I'm talking about the guy had some belief issues. I was talking about what I have learned from the belief issues. You two, you are saying some. So now I just kept quiet for her to talk. And talk. And now she didn't know how to bring me back in. So now I have to just own the conversation and just make it look like it was all part of the script, But keep quiet. If you knew the thing, you won't even come and ask for help. Okay. You even come and ask for help. And then when you end the discussion with your prospect, you give clear steps on what they should do. Okay. Then as a leader, when you're the one doing it for your prospects, as your prospect as your first party edified you, you edify them also. You bring credibility to them. You talk about how, oh, this guy He's a great team member. He's a good team player. He's growing beautifully. He has partners in South Africa, partners in Ghana. I mean, don't lie. I mean, talk about the truth. And he's growing exponentially. He's going to be making some incredible income, about $200 in the next month. And you should be happy to be on this person's team. So you also lend some credibility to the person who invited you for the call. And then you build a relationship with a prospect. You don't just come, bam, 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 go back up and say this. No, 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 no. You should build relationship. You should establish rapport. The first thing in medical practice, when someone enters your consulting room, we establish rapport. You try and break the ice, make it comfortable for the person to talk about what they. So the same thing you do for a prospect, break the ice. But like commonly does something. You say, "Hey, hello, Mr. Kofi. I hear you're a big man." Then the person will laugh, ha, 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 ha. "I hear you're touching lives, building mansions." The person will laugh, ha, 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 doc, I'm not a big man. Like, "Oh, but Ama, you two are a big woman, isn't it?" Then they all laugh about it. Then you ask, "Oh, so what do you do?" Then they talk about their lives, what they do, they're married. And then after that, then he delves into the projects that you are supposed to do. All right. So then you also help your first line to move the prospect to the next step, to move the prospect to the next step. So I'll talk about how those are done. Hey, I'm almost hitting the hour. All right. So what shall I do? How do you do it for a team member? So guys, this is where you start taking notes, okay? If you've not been taking notes from the beginning, start taking some notes right now. So before you start making a call for your first your downline or the person who has called you for the third party call, make sure you have all the information. You know the person you are going to talk to, their names, you know the jobs they do, you know their job titles, and you know what they have seen. Have they seen a video? Have they joined a presentation, and what their concerns are? So those are the information that your downline should feed you with, right? Then you find what the prospect needs. Maybe the conversation has said that you should they have issues with time, or they have issues with belief, so that your leader will lead the person to decide when it comes to talking about their objections. Then you should complement your prospects. Like my friend is a business person. He's a smart person. He's ready to learn. He succeeds at everything that he touches. So I know he will succeed here. But then be careful, like I said previously, not to make them higher than your leader. And then you validate your leader. And then you validate your upline. Sorry, you validate your downline who has invited you for the call, and then you confirm what the prospects are seeing. For instance, also, Ama, I've learned that you joined the presentation last Sunday. Or Kofi, you joined it last 2 weeks, like so that they know that you know about them. And people feel good when you know things about them. It's very interesting when a patient comes to the consulting room and I mention their name first, and they're like, "Oh, how did I know them?" And I mean, it's just by looking at the log, but you feel good when someone associates with something that you thought the person didn't know. So confirm, and then let them also feel good about themselves. So I actually made this PowerPoint power word, like Dr. Joanna was saying. It's not a PowerPoint. This one is the power word. There's a lot of words on this slide. And this is the duty of you, the leader. You need to be able to summarize the project in like 2 minutes without talking plenty. You should have everything in that content without talking plenty. So just when I was preparing for this presentation, I tried to squeeze that in for us to benefit. I hope this actually works out for you. Can actually mimic it, modify it, let it be your way. So after you've done all those ice breaking as a leader, the next thing you go to is summarize the project in the shortest possible way you can. Everything should be in that. Everything should be in that. There's this food that we use in pediatrics when they're treating malnourished children. The food is called plant nuts. Everything is in it. So everything should be in it so that you don't bore your students. Okay. So this is my summary. So Go Back Up is a US-based technology project with partners across the world from every industry you can think about. We have millionaires, tech experts, doctors, HR, accountants, nurses, students, anybody you can think of. Everybody in the world can do this project. And it rewards its partners between $500 to over $10,000 per month, depending on how the person works. And it helps individuals and families and companies in storing their data in the largest, most cost-effective, secure cloud storage available now. If you help the company to grow, the company has 8 amazing ways of paying you, which is explained in our presentations. So instead of doing adverts, you see most companies do adverts, billboards, they invest in celebrities to help promote their products. The company invests in us, and we do that referring and sponging people to use their products, and then the company pays us for doing it. It's as simple as when you go to a restaurant and you enjoy a nice meal and you tell your friend about it, and then the next time you go, you get complimentary drinks, and that's the commission that you get from the company for helping them to see, helping somebody else to come and see this amazing project. And it's not just only about the project and the money. You get extras, a lot of extras from joining this project. It offers us training, trainings that will open your mind, that you grow, that you become, like trainings on entrepreneurship and leadership, growth, finance, money, things that will open your mind, things that you've never learned in school. And this is what this project is all about. So this beautiful summary talks about the project, what it does, what is available, what can happen. So it gives the person an expectation of what they should anticipate when they join the project. And then you tell them also about the team support that's available. You have a back office, you have referral tools, you have marketing tools, you have an email marketing system, and then you belong to a very big, priceless social network. You get contact with people that you have never imagined you can ever get close to. So when you've done this beautiful thing for your person, now they have a very big vision of where this is going. So it's not just about money now. It's not about solving and chopping money. They can see there's a growth path here because nobody teaches you these things anywhere else. But if I can get this in addition to being like a celebrity for a company that will pay me instead of paying a celebrity for advertising this product and getting people to use this product, who wouldn't want to be part of something that big? And it's a global community. It's not a local thing. Sometimes your prospect might think this is something that is happening in only Ghana. When you start showing them countries that are involved in all of that, guys, they know that, wow, you're actually working in a multinational company. And this is not a small company. Then as the leader, after the conversation has gone on, then you ask whether they have any questions or are they signing up today? Are you ready to sign up today or within the week? Are you ready to sign up in the next 3 days? And then if they are ready, you tell them what to do. So you talk to Dorothy, she'll share her referral link with you. She'll show you, then you ask them any questions. Then maybe the objections will come, maybe time, money, belief, I don't know how to sell, all those things. But I'm sure we'll do a whole training on handling objections so that we can all be incapacitated, ready for the crowd when they come. No matter what questions they ask, you just shake your head and laugh. Because in fact, even before you finish your presentation, you know these questions will come. So you are ready. So you are prepared. So when we do that training, I hope that will build you also. All right. So I won't leave without talking about the mistakes people make with third-party calls. Some people, all they'll do is send you a list. I remember one of my downlines when she signed up, because I told her I'm ready and available to help her to build her business, like I can explain the project to anybody she refers to me. I said we can explain together, just like I did for her. I was at home. Then Sunday, one Sunday, cool Sunday afternoon, I was enjoying family time. The message will come, she said I should ask you about this project. Instead to tell her about back office. I'm like, what is this? How will you learn if I tell yourself? How will you do this for them when you have to do it for them because they brought don't do that. It is not cool. It is not cool at all. Don't send your upline, your leader, a list of people for them to call for you with their credits, with their phone credits. It's wow, share. Another thing, telling the prospect to call a person. So those who don't send the contacts, those who don't send that to you, they tell you to call them. Call this person and talk to the person. I'm talking to the person about go back up. And he's waiting for your call. Oh, seriously, you've lowered the leader to like the person should chase that person for you. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't send people to call people. And schedule a proper time, guys. Schedule a proper time. Call the person ahead. And most of the time, I tell my team that mostly Fridays I'm free. I'm free on Fridays from so and so time. If I'm going to be free, I send a voice note, guys. I'm free from 12 to 4. You can do calls. I'm free from 10 to 4. You can do calls. So let me know. So do that. Schedule the time so that the person is prepared for you. When you schedule the time, you give the person some back information like you've made their name, their job, what they've seen, all of that. And then people get ready and then deal with your matters for you so that your prospects will end where you want your prospects to actually end. And then not edifying and complimenting. You've invited somebody to come and an august person to come and talk to your prospects for you, and then you don't tell the prospect, you don't edify the prospect, how does the prospect get some? I mean, how do you even get the best out of this call? Like, I'm not motivated with no credit. I mean, everybody likes to feel good, guys. Even you quite like to feel good. If you make your leader feel good, you'll make you feel good in return, and then your prospect will even get more credibility with you, and then this thing will seal the way you want it to seal. Dr. Kiri mentioned another big mistake: noisy background. You know where you're standing is not good. Where you're standing is not good, and then you've not loaded enough credit. You are talking, no, then the call will cut in the middle. The call will cut. Hey, no. It's bad branding, guys. It's bad branding for your business. Then in interruptions. So when you're doing the call, just be focused, nothing else, no noise, nothing. Then the other mistake that a lot of us are doing is not doing the call at all. Not doing the call at all. That's okay. Akram. Sorry about that experience. I can only imagine when you have made time to come and download Kosovoic atomic missiles for some people to become a uh, apologies. Guys, some people are not making the call at all. So you are there talking plenty, and the people are not joining and joining. And you feel you are getting tired. The normal experience of this project is, oh my God, I've gone past the hour. The normal experience of this project is we all start talking to the people we are comfortable with. And the truth is, they'll break your heart first. Business works best with strangers than it works with family. That's just the principle. That's why God told Abraham to move from the land to a land that I have fought. He had to move before he prospered. If he stayed there, he wouldn't have prospered. He had to move before he prospered. So if you're talking to your people and they're not minding you, use that as your rehearsal ground. That was my rehearsal grounds, guys. The more they rejected me, the more I toughened my skin. Of course, I knew I had to prove to them that, look, this is going to be something else. This is going to be something else. And now they are seeing that it's turning into something else. Now they are coming back for me to refresh the conversation I started with them. So don't underplay those humble beginnings, guys. Let's talk to them. Use them for all your rehearsals. Use them to make all your mistakes. Use them to make, let them question. Their questions is what will let you know what you don't know. Their questioning is what will let you know what you have to go and toughen yourself about, the knowledge you lack. And that's what will build you. Because by the time you are talking to someone who is a stranger, you are fully built. No question will floor you, and you'll be good. And there's some people that they do the course. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they want to do course. Guys, are you not learning how to talk about these things? How many times should your upline repeat the same information to you before you learn it? By the second, third, and fourth time you've done a third-party call, you should know the flow. You know how the conversation will go. You know some of the answers, and open your ears to learn something new or something else, another dimension that your upline is going to speak about. So please, don't do any of these things. Don't do none at all, and don't do too much. Use it as a learning process. Do enough that can help you build your business. I think I have said something about this. And yes, so let me just mention about it. So after the course, most of us, after we've invited people to the course, we don't know what to do next. When the call ends, once it's hot, that's when you follow up. And you don't go ask the person, how was the meeting? How did you find the meeting? So I mean, what did you like best? Ask a good question. What did you like best? That forces the person to say something good about what they listen to. Then on a scale of 0 to 10, where do you see yourself? They may see 9. 9 is ready to sign. Don't waste time. 8 is ready to sign. Don't waste time. 7, they may have 1 or 2 questions. Lead them to a third-party call. 10, sign immediately. So right after the call, jump onto it. What do you like best? On the scale of 0 to 10, then if they need any more, you lead them to your leader to help you with a third-party call. So we've done a number of examples. This is just to say, get it going. It excites you, it excites the prospect, and it excites your leader to do this for you. Because this is the only thing, this is the only project, this is the only organization, this is the only industry that the whole organization grows together. The organization grows as we all grow. So I can't do it in isolation. Even the new comp plan says it. I can't do it in isolation. You can't do it in isolation. You bring someone, you do it for the person. The next person brings someone, you do it for the person. You learn how to do it yourself. You lead yourself, then you can lead your team also. So always, always, always use it. Third party credibility is the future of your organization. It always, always answers the questions that your prospect needs answers to. If you're not doing it, that's why you think you are getting tired of this thing. You've done it, you've been here for 4 months, nothing is happening. You've been here for 3 months, nothing is happening. Book one and see how it will change. Book one and see how things will change for you. So I like to end here. Sorry, I've taken a lot of time to do this. So pick up your phone, schedule a call, practice it, do it, and teach it to everybody who joins your team. Thank you so much for the time. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it so much. It's been a long one, and thank you all so much. Let me pick a few comments, and then we'll be out of here. That's like I say, the training. Oh, I must repeat it, man. I'll find energy to do that. Yeah. The case says many people will come back. You watch. They will come. Guys, hey, this is so true. I started this project in July 2023. I got someone who had been on my broadcast list for the past 10 months. He only joined last month. This is 11 months into the project. I have someone who's also joining this month. This is 11 months into the project because they can see it's been a year since I've been talking to them about this, and they can see what is happening to me. Some people want to see evidence before they join you. Don't lose track of them. Don't lose track of anybody. Don't give up on anybody. I keep telling my team, do not give up on anybody. They are not ready now. They'll be ready. When they are ready, they'll be coming in volumes to join you. Okay. All right. People, so just do that 80-20. All right. Later you'll become your cheerleaders. That's true. Later you become your cheerleaders. The case that's why it's best to take notes during the third party course. I subscribe 100% during the third party course. Yes, that is the $1 million question. What was your best part? What was your best part? Oh, Take, you love this. Thank you so much. Cynthia, thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. So guys, wow, Take, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for bearing with my croaky voice. I hope it was not too bad. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you will start doing the third party calls. Guys, it's the easiest leverage you can have to grow your business. So don't think you are in this alone. You are in this with a team. Those making noise on the page. You can see their names. You can see them. And guys, let me mention this. Okay, I have permission to do it. Do you know what is happening on 30th of June 2024? Something big, something awesome. Watch the pages. Guys, if you put silence on the page, please undo it. Something is going to happen that you don't want to miss out on. It's going to be so big. It's going to be so incredible. This is the time to start dropping hints for people and letting them come to see this, because it will blow your mind, guys. It will blow your mind. Let me not give you details. We'll talk about it later, guys. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Have an amazing evening, and let's do some third party calls. Okay. Thank you, Kofi. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Dr. Kerry. Thank you, Enyo. Thank you, Evans. Thank you, Cynthia, Mauko, Abdallah, Abdul. Oh, the list is endless. You guys know how to show love. Thank you, Selassie. Thank you, William. Thank you, Samuel. Don't just be a listener of this word, be a doer. Be a doer. Be a trier. Try it, master it. It will open doors for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you all for this time. Have an amazing evening. We have a training tomorrow. Do not miss it. Do not miss it. And there'll be gifts and VIP things. Oh, coming 30th June. 30th June. You pay your day. You pay your day. All right. Do not miss it, guys. Have an amazing evening. See you on the pages. Watch that space. Something is coming. Something is coming. All right. Have a good evening, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much.